Alright, so today I just want to share two things that have convicted me this last week and challenged me. So the first one is when I'm waiting, to wait patiently. So it's one thing to wait, and I hate to wait, but we're really always waiting for something. Like, we might wait for something and then it happens, and then the next thing we know we're waiting for something else. So we often have waiting times, whether it's little things or big things. But it's one thing to wait, it's another thing to wait patiently. And Psalm 37 verse 7 says, "Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for Him." And I read an article which was both challenging and encouraging. And Romans 8 verse 25 says, "With patience wait." But in this article it had 7 benefits of patience. So the first one is, it says patience takes away worry. So if we're waiting patiently, then we won't be worrying so much because we'll be trusting in what God has said. Second one is patience takes away your weeping. So if we're trusting in God patiently, then we'll know that God knows our needs and that He will, work everything out for good. And this quote says, "He knows your need better than you do, and His purpose in waiting is to bring more glory out of it all." So patience takes away your weeping. Next one is patience takes away self-works. The work He desires is that you believe, and when you believe, you may then know that all is well. And this week I've been teaching the story of Abraham and Sarah, and they had to wait a very long time. But they didn't always wait patiently, and the story of Hagar is an example of that. But Sarah tried to kind of to make things happen herself, and yet all it caused was kind of a mess, and yet all they had to do was just believe and wait patiently. Next one is patience takes away all want. Your desire for the thing you wish is perhaps stronger than your desire for the will of God to be fulfilled in its arrival. Patience takes away all weakening. Instead of having the delaying time, a time of letting go, know that God is getting a larger supply ready and must get you ready too. Patience takes away all wobbling. God's foundations are steady, and when His patience is within, we are steady while we wait. The last one is patience gives worship. A praiseful patience, sometimes long-suffering with joyfulness, is the best part of it all. And the last quote is, "Let patience have her perfect work while you wait, and you will find great enrichment." So the challenge for me and for you is to, when we are waiting, to not just wait, but to wait patiently, trusting and hoping in God. And the other thing that I've been challenged is to give cheerfully. So it's one thing to be a giver. To a certain point I am a giver, but I don't always have the cheerful part. I don't always give cheerfully. Sometimes I give because I believe God wants me to give, but sometimes I kind of begrudge the cost in whatever way. Like it can be giving money, but it can also be giving my time or giving my energy. There's so many different ways we can give, but God wants us to be a cheerful giver. And I read an article about how to be a cheerful giver, and one of the quotes was, "Cheerful givers start with a recognition that everything they have comes from God and belongs to Him." So it's a little bit easier to be a cheerful giver when we know that everything we have is not ours anyway, it is all God's.